also going to prep the hair further by hot combing the root so it can stretch out a bit and give us more length. You can also use a straightener for this stage, but that's quite optional. So now after hot combing, this is what the hair should be looking like. It should feel fluffier with a little more length. Now I'm just going to take out the parts where I'll be sewing the back of my frontal too. Remember, we won't be using a wig for this install, and remember, we're also trying to be creative about this look. So if you still do not understand why I'm taking out these parts to weave, just keep watching and pay more attention, because as we proceed, it will definitely make sense. So now while we're done with that, it's time to prep the hairline for the frontal installation. And the first thing you want to do is use your holding spray. In this case, I'm using the butterfly shadow to spray on the hairline. With the help of your blow dryer, you brush and then tame the edges. The first step to doing a messy and a tacky install is to skip this particular process. Make sure the edges are always slipped back before you proceed. So this is the frontal we'll be working with for this look. I hope it doesn't look too scary to you if you're a beginner because you'll be seeing more of this. So for easy installation, I attached a band to this frontal so it sits properly on the model's head while I'm trying to install without needing so many helping hands to hold it down for placement. Now, this stage is mainly for beginners. If you know that you don't want to apply your glue in such a way that it exceeds where you want your frontal to be placed, you can go ahead to use a powder palette and a concealer brush to mark the area where this frontal is likely to be so that you know that your glue will not be getting to this area. Then after the step, you go ahead to hot comb all the hairs backwards properly so that no strands at all get in your way while you are installing. Up next, I'm going to be using this skin protectant or this skin guard from Gatsby products to also prep the hairline, but that's after you must have used your spirit and cotton wool to clean up the hairline. So this is the next step after using your spirit and cotton wool to clean off the hairline, just to prevent sweat and dirt getting into the way. But what this particular product does is to create some sort of a thin barrier between your glue and your client's skin in case of any reaction at all, which is actually very rare, by the way. After that, our next step is to apply the glue, and I'll be using this glue from Gatsby hair products as well. Now for your glue application process, you always want to apply in tiny quantities, like in bits, in small quantities, because less is more. You don't go ahead to pour the whole thing as though it's body lotion, just to prevent it from getting tacky real quick. When you apply, you spread thoroughly so that it can clear out fast without leaving patches. I'm going to go ahead to place the lace upon the glue. You can see how well my glue cleared out, and I didn't even use the blow dryer to clear out the glue. It did clear this way because I applied in thin layers and I applied step by step, bit by bit. So less is more, okay? After you've gently placed down your lace upon your glue, the next thing you want to do is to press it down using your tail comb. Like you comb while you press down the lace so it sits perfectly, so it sits properly. After doing that, you go ahead to cut out excess lace that could get in the way, excess lace that still has extra glue residue, any excess lace at all. Just take out excess lace, because with excess lace in the way, your lace is not going to melt. So you go ahead to take that out. Up next, I'm going to use my glue again. I'm going to go in with my glue to, get to places that didn't get glue initially. I'm going to lift the lace and apply glue under them, just so I secure every lace. Make sure that every part of the lace is properly secured with glue.